In this edition of City News, find out how you can keep the latest buzz in town from taking a bite out of your plans. Plus, we'll give you details about a unique truck rolling around town. And pigskin wasn't the only thing being tossed around Super Bowl weekend. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Abby Grimion. Dozens of local businesses gathered at the Hawthorne Memorial Center for the 4th Annual Business Expo, sponsored by the City of Hawthorne and the Hawthorne Chamber of Commerce.
Really impressed how it's grown over the years. More businesses, and of course our administration has focused on bringing new businesses, so I'm glad to see that exhibiting itself here at this convention that we have here, Business Expo.
Each year, the Business Expo has a new theme and a range of seminars for attendees to obtain the resources their businesses need to succeed.
Business networking in an electronic world is our theme, and you will see that focus in all aspects of the program today.
A panel discussion was held to address the needs to incorporate electronic media in business marketing.
We care what our customers want and need, and so I found that social media is the best way to communicate with your community.
Several local businesses, including The Lab, Ring, and Sweet Cheeks Pastries, were honored for their contributions to Hawthorne.
It's supposed to be an inspiration to the businesses that are here.
The businesses honored this year were inspired by previous winners. In the coming weeks, HCTV will provide a more in-depth feature on the 2019 Business Expo. With the rainy season in full swing, now more than ever we are being reminded by LA West Vector Control to be on the lookout for the newest residents in SoCal. The newest buzz in town isn't that of the latest and greatest in innovation and technology. It's the sound of 3 invasive mosquitoes who have recently found a new home in the Southland.
Here in LA, we have 3 invasive species. There's Aedes aegypti, which is the yellow fever mosquito, Aedes nodoscriptus, the Australian backyard mosquito, and Aedes albopictus, the Asian tiger mosquito. So all 3 of these are non-native species, and the main concern with them is they're a nuisance. They like to bite people, they're aggressive day biters, and there's also the secondary concern of possible disease transmission in the future.
Nodoscriptus also transmits heartworm for dogs.
Now with Zika, it's a little bit different because it can be transmitted sexually, and it also can be passed on from a pregnant mom to her developing child. So Zika is kind of the outlier in that, where the others are all primarily mosquito-borne.
The primary treatment for the majority of diseases transmitted by the Aedes mosquito is similar to how you would treat the flu. However, there are a number of things you can do to reduce the chance of you or your pets dealing with this buzzkill of a bug.
Getting rid of standing water. So we want everyone to get rid of every little bit of standing water around their home. These invasive mosquitoes will breed in very tiny amounts of water. So if you think about a couple of tablespoons of water or a bottle cap of water, look around your property and think of that amount of water is enough for these mosquitoes to breed.
Standing water can be anything from not having a jacuzzi sealed properly, an old swimming pool not being maintained, a fountain near an entryway, or a pond with ornamental fish.
Mosquito fish are a really important tool for vector control. We can put these fish in ponds, unmaintained swimming pools, fountains, and they will eat the mosquito larvae. So it's a non-chemical way of controlling mosquitoes. People can come to our office during normal working hours and they can pick up fish to stock a pond or an unmaintained swimming pool.
And once you've gotten rid of all the standing water in and around your house,
make sure your windows and doors are screened off, you don't leave doors open, and you don't bring plants inside the home from outside that are in standing water.
With a little planning and observation, residents can do their part to put a damper on the Aedes mosquito for good. For more information on the Aedes mosquito and how to obtain mosquito fish, visit the LA West Vector Control website at www.lawestvector.org. Michael's Learning Place celebrated a new venture. Jennifer Murillo has more.
Mykie's Coffee and Bakery is now on wheels. We're here at the center to celebrate the grand opening of their new truck with some delicious coffee and some delicious treats.
The truck is a 1972 Chevy P20. Though it looks vintage, the inside is fully equipped with all new equipment.
We really wanted to go for a very unique look. Inside we have outfitted it with all new machinery. We have a double group head espresso machine, blenders, and everything that we would need inside.
We love it. It was a lot of work, you know. We had to purchase a lot of things, but look at where we're at.
Mykie's baristas will be serving premium espresso drinks, have their own drip coffee, their Mykie's brew, and also sell gourmet pastries like scones, muffins, cookies, and cupcakes.
Chocolate chip cookies, I'm not supposed to have chocolate, but I do it anyway. And the almond bars, oh my God, they're like addicting.
The pastries, the coffee, it's always fantastic. We're constantly just eating their lemon bars, their almond bars, their coffee. It's just good product.
We pride ourselves in really having high quality ingredients and serving treats that are comparable to any other specialty bakery in the area.
Having the truck is allowing them the opportunity to expand their business to new locations and gives their students the chance to interact with more customers.
We want to show that even though our trainees, our bakers, our workers have disabilities, they're capable of doing so much more than what a lot of times what a common perception is, and they're capable of making really outstanding items.
I make homemade chai lattes and ice lattes and baked goods.
I bake cookies. I've done the chocolate chip cookies, the sprinkled cookies, and I also serve cappuccinos and mocha drinks.
Thanks to various sponsors, Mykie's was also able to purchase a second truck that will be used to deliver their goods for catering events.
The work they're doing here with the kids is phenomenal. They're really teaching them how to live on their own, become self-sufficient. And if you really look in the South Bay, you really don't find a school like this anywhere.
Blaze Shaw says they're really excited to get the truck out there to promote their business and give their trainees the opportunity to work. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To learn more about Michael's Learning Place, visit their website at www.michaels.org. Nominations are now being accepted for the Citizen of the Year Award presented annually at the State of the City Luncheon led by Mayor Alex Vargas on March 7th. The criteria for Citizen of the Year was expanded to include those individuals who have operated or worked for businesses or have served as volunteers with organizations, clubs, nonprofit agencies, or faith-based groups in Hawthorne for at least 10 years. The deadline for nominations is February 19th. And submissions may be delivered by letter to the Hawthorne Chamber of Commerce, located at 12529 Crenshaw Boulevard, or by emailing the selection committee, Tom Quintana, at quprs@aol.com. Coming up next on City News, learn why families gathered at a local elementary school. And we'll show you what has children geared up to take the court. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Youth are ready to lace up their sneakers and showcase their skills on the hardwood. Tony Long Jr. has the story.
Everyone gathers at Betty Ainsworth Sports Center to watch their young athletes play as the City of Hawthorne's Youth Basketball League gets underway.
They play about 7 to 8 regular season games, and then we go 2 weeks of playoffs. At the end, we'll have a champion for every single division.
This is one of the things that we want to support is our community. We want to bring all the community out to let them know how our basketball program not only supports the community, but also supports lives.
The league has a partnership with the Los Angeles Clippers of the National Basketball Association.
Basically what they do is they help us out with uniforms, and they put out special events so that we have, they also put together game nights in which the parents and the kids can go out to the Staples Center and be part of the ambiance of the clip, just being there. They have a junior Clipper night.
One of the mainstays of the league is Kevin Posey, who has been coaching for 25 years and is also part of the Sports Commission.
This is our grassroots community. We start you out, and where you end, it's the sky's the limit. And that's what we want.
Tatiana, one of the athletes, has passion, dreams, and aspirations for the sport.
I love basketball, and when I grow up, I want to be a WNBA basketball player.
Parent Jerron Jackson has a few things that he wants his 3 sons to learn while participating in the league.
Basic fundamentals, team leadership, ability to fellowship with other kids, and just basically learn, take something from this and grow in basketball.
For parents who want to be involved in the league as a coach, there are some qualifications.
Biggest thing is just making sure that you're out here for the kids. You're not out here for yourself. You're not out here to kind of boost your ego. You're just out here trying to teach the kids fundamentals and just kind of get them to kind of be out here to have fun.
Jerry Iriarte says that the league happens twice a year, with the next session being in the summer. For HCTV, this is Tony Long Jr.
For more information, visit the Recreation and Community Service page on the City of Hawthorne's website, www.cityofhawthorne.org. Washington Elementary School held their 4th annual Family Literacy Night. Jennifer Murillo has more.
The pirate-themed Family Literacy Night was composed of 8 literacy booths geared for students from K through 5th grade.
In means not, okay? So find a word that begins with in.
The activities included signing a reading pledge, reading to students, rhyming words, recognizing prefixes and suffixes, and participating in a reader's theater.
We found a pirate ship. I became a pirate because they invited us.
Along with having the children work on their language skills, the night was also aimed at giving parents and students the opportunity to collaborate in literacy together.
It gives you different ways to interact with the children.
Our parents deserve the opportunity to be involved in their students' education and be part of their academic growth.
We want them to get ideas here and then mimic those at home as well.
Giving families this time was something both children and parents said they enjoyed.
When you're at home, your parents are probably busy and you don't have time to spend with them. But when you're here, you get to spend time with them, you get to come, and maybe you're not as active or you don't have that many things at home to make. And here you can actually make things.
Sometimes you don't know what to do at home and you don't know how to help them. And I think coming here, it gives you great ideas, if not with these games, even things that you can think of at home.
Principal Maritza Cruz Brown said she was happy with the outcome as she enjoyed watching families spend quality time together while at the same time learning with their children. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To learn more about other programs happening at Washington, visit their website at www.hsdwashington.org. Many local students are getting a head start on their high school graduation requirements. Students at Prairie Vista Middle School got the chance to engage in a bit of friendly competition with their parents.
This is our 4th annual event, and it's important for their parents to understand what the kids are actually doing in class and how it is we're getting them ready to pass that state test. We used to have a informational meeting that Ms. Salsa put on, and I just took it a step further and I said, whoa, why don't we show them and have them do all these tests? Let's do that instead of just talk to them about it. Let's make them do it and make it a whole fitness night.
Kyle Flynn of Blueprint LA spoke to students and parents about the importance of fitness and healthy eating.
This age is a very foundational age. If you can build a strong foundation at this age, it'll only set them up for success later on in life. So it's very important to implement these habits now before it's too late.
Several students reached the achievement of completing 1,000 burpees, push-ups, and sit-ups.
I did do 46 a day for about, I think, 22 days, and then that was the easy way to get it through. Maybe skipping 1 or 2 days and then made it easier.
My main goal is to practically become a basketball player, but I have to get taller, and I have to get stronger if I don't get as tall as I want to.
A night of exercise and some friendly competition to encourage healthy habits and bright futures. Parents who want to find out more information about the physical education requirements for high school graduation can call Centinela Valley Union High School District at 310-263-3200. Atlanta, Georgia was not the only city hosting a Super Bowl weekend. One area church celebrated the big game by giving back. At this year's Super Praise Super Bowl event, Ocean Gate Ministries gave away over 50 pairs of shoes and food items to support the community despite the rainy days.
For the community to come together where we could show that, Christians aren't all stern and beating people over the head with the Bible, but that we're a loving people. We want to share the love of God and let it be seen in us. And we want to share the wealth that God has given us. We want to, we've been blessed with donations of sneakers and clothing and food, and we want to share that with the community, with those who are in need.
For more information, contact Ocean Gate Ministries at www.oceangateministries.com. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these future news stories. We'll introduce you to the new cloud computing certificate being offered by El Camino Community College. Also, the Lawndale High School football team is honored for their successful season. Plus, we'll show you the fun seniors had when they put on their dancing shoes to celebrate Valentine's Day. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget, you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the youth basketball. See you soon.